Hello everyone and welcome once more into this new video of mine. It's been quite a while since I've last recorded a video in English. As you might have seen on my channel, I've been recording mostly in Italian simply because I tend to be much more acquainted with speaking Italian rather than recording in English. I'll try my best to bring something more for the English part of the channel that at this time might be even non-existent. So, introduction apart, this is my first video log or a vlog, if you like to call it like that. In this video, I'd like to basically get an overview on what I have done in the past time and what I am planning to bring up onto the channel in the next videos. Now, first of all, I've been on YouTube for quite a while. Looking at my channel stats, I've been, according to YouTube at least, I am subscribed to YouTube since the 22nd of October 2016. Well, it's quite a while back. I wonder if it's the date in which I have basically I have created my YouTube account or my Google account, or if there is it might be also the date in which I've opened my channel, because I've had this channel for many years before I chose to finally start uploading something. As you can see from my videos, I didn't record much, just because I don't feel, even now, I don't feel comfortable recording in English. It's quite a struggle for me, as you can hear by my old it's quite a challenge for me, but I want to keep on the exercises so that I can get a little bit more fluent with my English. Go watching back to the videos I've recorded in the past. First of all, we have my presentation. Right now I find it quite cringe, but it was my first video. I was very excited and I did know nothing about video recording or video editing. Right now I might know a little bit more about video editing, but still I am stuck to the very basics for what concerns video recording and also speaking, basically. Second video, it was an old project. I can say that it is an old project since it's 1 year ago, that I have never carried on because the first video was very bad. I also said in one of the previous videos I wanted to record it again because it's extremely bad, but the idea behind it, I quite liked it, and I quite like it. I still quite like it, which is basically going to review Minecraft servers. Unfortunately, I chose a very bad example for a server because that server in particular, with Minecraft, I had been playing it for I think a couple of years. This means that I know it very well. I know its mechanics very well, and it was I could manage to squeeze up everything into like a 10-minute videos. I tend to keep my videos between 10 and 15 minutes, just because I hate to bore you like with too much content. And then there are a couple of videos that, for example, the fifth one, which is half an hour, I still doubt that anyone would watch it until the end. Anyway, proceeding on, first video of my building tutorial series, which I dropped it on these two, all for the same reason, that is my struggling with speaking English and yeah, basically I hated having all these in my videos, and I couldn't feel confident about recording in English. After that third video, you can see that I've started recording in Italian. Yeah, basically the fourth video is just a transposition of the first video, so it's basically a new channel presentation, this time in Italian. I must admit that it is a little bit more informal, since I didn't prepare anything, while for the first one I had prepared like this little presentation and stuff like that. So, fifth video, it's well, you might have seen it. If you didn't, it's just well, a showcase of my builds in my survival builds on a Minecraft server, which I usually play on. Then we have the sixth and seventh video, which are basically time lapses. Very boring, those two, I must admit it, because well, it's just a simple time lapse. Nothing special. Me recording myself the first time extracting honey, since we have well, my father has some beehives, so we usually have to do that work. I thought it would result in a pretty interesting time lapse, and so it did. It's an interesting time lapse, but for a video it's very boring. And in the second one even more, since it's just me and my family and I, which are basically processing tomatoes into tomato sauce. Then we have the start of like serious Italian videos, which is up until the last before a couple of weeks, in which basically firstly we have Harvest Town, which is yeah, this mobile game. I enjoyed playing. Lately I haven't been playing it that much. I wish to continue it, but the issue is that I want to perform like voiceover acting, and I don't do it. Well, it's very hard for me to record each and every single dialogue of NPCs. It's yeah, it's quite a burden of a video. So then I switched to something a little bit more beginner friendly, which is Minecraft. I started recording the Italian version of the building tutorial series, and well, it's turned out quite well, since I've been keeping on. I want to keep on recording also the English version, but yeah, first of all I want to finish the Italian one and see if it turns out good enough, or if it's completely garbage. I won't continue. Well, I have a couple of future plans that I'd like to discuss, which are simply well, I wanted to talk about Eurovision, which is a contest that I very much like and follow, and also I might even talk about Sanremo, which is basically the selection process for this European song contest. And then I wanted also to try out and start recording a little bit more something a little bit different from like usual gaming videos. That is basically I want to group everything into a series, which I called it No Thoughts, Head Empty. I have the name and thumbnail ready. Basically the topics of this potential series will be something basically, because in the evening usually this might be a little bit personal, but in the evening I tend to like rummage a lot about stuff in general regarding what I've done during the day, and then sometimes it happens. I don't know if it happens also to you, but your mind starts running wild with ideas, thoughts, and all stuff like that. and yeah, basically I wanted to draw up a series onto that. I'm basically taking notes of what I think in the evening, and then I wanted to record and to tell you about it, and maybe and ideally start like a discussion about it. I'd very much like it. Okay, well then, I think that for the future projects right now, that's it. Simply because I have a very weak laptop, so I wish I could record other video games. For example, I very much enjoy Skyrim, Civilizations, similar games. But since OBS is already very heavy on my PC, you add up a game, and ideally some games, for example like Civilizations, it's much funnier to play it with friends, so a multiplayer game, and that means that I would have also Discord open, and my computer is not able at all to handling everything, so I think it will have to wait, unfortunately. I wish I was able to like upgrade my laptop, or well, build myself a new PC, but it's right now it's the worst time of the last years, in which you may be willing to start building yourself a PC, because well, components, also all the stuff about chip shortages and energy consumption, or well, energy pricing, which is raising like sky high. So it's a no for now. Well, I think that this is it. I've already talked enough. So let me know what you think about it in the comments.